Namaste, beautiful yogis. Thank you so much for joining me today on your mat for a nice Vinyasa flow. I hope you are on form. Please come to a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed and your arms on your laps with the palm facing down or facing up, whatever is comfortable for you today. You can roll your shoulders up, back and down, opening the chest, opening the heart, and you can gently close your eyes for a moment. Take the time to settle on your mat and take the time to center yourself. What happened earlier doesn't matter, and what might happen later doesn't matter either. There is just here and now. And to anchor yourself in the present moment, you can observe your breath. Observe where you can feel the breath. Observe how it feels. With every exhale, you can release a little bit of stress that you might have. Release any tension that you're holding on to. With every out breath, you can find a little more peace and quiet. Take a moment to relax your face. Relax the forehead and the jaw. Soften your shoulders. Soften your chest and your belly. Relax your back. Feel the weight of your arms heavy on your laps. And relax up to the fingertips. Soften your hips. Relax your legs, your feet, and even your toes. You can set an intention for your practice today. What brings you on your mat? What do you need? To anchor your intention, you can take a long, deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And again, take a deep breath. And exhale. Take a deep breath. And slowly exhale. Now come back to a gentle breathing. Bring your hands in front of your heart in the prayer position. Rub your palms together with energy to create some heat. Cup your palms in front of the eyes without smashing them. And maybe you can feel some vibrations and some energy. Blink your eyes open in the palms. Spread the fingers and release. And welcome. Good. You can make your way onto all four. Whoopsie, my knee gets stuck sometimes. There we go. So onto all fours, you want to have the wrist under the shoulders, fingers widely spread, knees under the hips, and the feet flat and disappearing behind the knees. We'll take 3 rounds of cat-cows. On an inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. And exhale, Round the upper back, press the floor, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, gaze towards your belly. Again, inhale, arch the back, lift the heart, look up. And exhale, round. Pressing the floor, squeezing the belly. One more time. Inhale, arch the back, lift the heart, look up. And exhale, round. Come back to a neutral spine. Now extend the right leg towards the back of the room, not opening the hips, but pointing the fingers firmly towards the back of the room. Lift your left arm forward with the pinky fingers facing down. Squeeze the belly. If you want to keep balance, you can tuck the toes of the left foot. Now bend the right knee. With the left hand, come and grab the foot. On an inhale, press the foot in the hand, lift the knee, lift the toes towards the ceiling. Keep the ears away from the ears and lift your heart. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale, release to spinal balance. Inhale one more time. And on the exhale, only the left arm, the left hand on the floor. Now bring the right toes right behind the left foot. Come on the inner edge of the right foot. Press on your left hand. Inhale your right arm towards the ceiling and come in this version of modified side plank. If you want, you can lift your right leg off the floor, flexing the foot as if you were pushing a wall behind you. And you can keep the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the belly squeezed, engage the core. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand on the floor, and right knee meet the left knee. Good. Now left foot back, extend the leg, point the toes firmly, don't open the hip. You can tuck the toes of the right foot to keep balance. And now extend your left arm, your right arm forward with the pinky finger facing down. Press on your left hand. Keep the space between the ears and the shoulders and breathe. Now bend the left foot, the left knee, and with your right hand, come and grab the left foot. On an inhale, press the foot in the hand, lift the toes towards the ceiling, lift your heart, and breathe. And keep kicking your foot in your hand. Inhale, exhale, come back to spinal balance. Right arm down. Left toes right behind the right foot. Now roll on the inner edge of the left foot. Press on your right hand and inhale your left arm towards the ceiling, keeping the space between the shoulders and the ears. Activate your fingers. If you want, you can lift your left leg off the floor for baby moon, flexing the foot as if you were pushing the wall against. Keep tucking the tummy. Now inhale, reach high. Exhale, left hand on the floor. And left knee, meet the right knee. Good. Now tuck all 10 toes. From here we'll come to a first down dog. Hover the knees from the floor. Bring the thighs toward the chest and slowly start extending the legs. You can walk your dog. Find any movements in the position. Bend one knee after the other. Move your hips. You can gaze between the left armpit, against the left, behind the left armpit, behind the right armpit. Good. Find movement in the position to loosen up and to create space. And come back to a still dog. Now make one little step forward with both feet and bring the feet slightly more together. With your left hand, come and grab the outside of the right ankle. Press the left elbow towards the side and gaze underneath the right armpit for a gentle twist. Keep breathing deeply. Now release the left hand and with the right hand grab the outside of the left ankle. Press the right elbow towards the side and gaze underneath the left armpit. And keep breathing. Now release the right arm. Bring your feet back, hips distance apart, and find your downward dog again. Press the floor away from you. Sink the chest towards the thigh, and your heel reach towards the floor. Now bring your hands towards your feet. Bend the knees and come into your ragdoll pose. Grab opposite elbows. You can sway from side to side, feeling the shoulders, softening the tension of the upper back, melting down the floor. Now release the arms on the floor and walk yourself back into a downward dog. Inhale here and exhale. Now with straight leg, if you can, try to walk your feet back towards the front of the mat between your hands. Inhale, look halfway up, and exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. Now inhale, slowly rise your arms up, all the way up. Inhale, find your tall mountain, and exhale, hands to your heart. Now open your feet, hips distance apart, arms alongside the body, engage your legs, tailbone down, pelvis forward, shoulders away from the ears, find a gentle lift in your heart. Bring your hands to the chest. Inhale, rise up for your tall mountain, and exhale, fall forward. Inhale, look halfway up. On the exhale, right foot and left foot back, find your high plank. Press the floor away from you. Open the fingers wide, gaze between the thumbs. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the bum. Now bring the knees on the chest. Shift the weight forward. Bend the elbows towards the ribcage. Lift your butt, bring your chin and your chest on the floor. Slide your legs, press on your hands, inhale, and find a gentle cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, lift your heart. Press on the top of your feet and press the pelvic floor on the mat. Now tuck the toes, press on your hands, big exhale, downward dog. Now lift your right foot towards the ceiling, and on the exhale, bring your right foot between the hands. Set your left knee on the floor and rise your torso up. You want to have the shoulders right above the hips. Flatten the back foot. Inhale, both arms up. Interlace the fingers, release the index. Press the hips down, soften the hips. And here you can find a gentle back bend in your crescent moon. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands on the floor. The left hand stays flat, but you can inhale the right arm towards the ceiling, finding a gentle twist. Releasing the shoulders away from the ears. Now bend the left knee and with your right hand grab the foot and gently press the heel towards the sacrum, and you can flip your hands so you can have the elbow facing towards the ceiling. Go gentle. Inhale, exhale, release the foot, bring the arm up again, and hands on the floor. Tuck the toes of the left foot, lift your left knee off the floor, and come back into a downward dog. And here maybe you can take a moment to observe how the right side and the left side feel different. Now inhale your left foot towards the ceiling, and on the exhale, left foot between the hands. Bring the right foot down, flatten the right foot, and lift your torso up. Make sure the shoulders and the hips are aligned. Inhale your arms up, interlace the fingers, release the index, and start to soften the hips and sink the hips towards the floor. Keep the shoulders down. Inhale, reach high with your fingers towards the ceiling, and on the exhale, find a gentle back bend in your crescent moon. Keep softening the hips and soften your face. Inhale, exhale, hands on the mat. Right hand stays flat. Inhale and open to the left. Bring your left arm towards the ceiling. Activate your fingers. Press on your right hand. Now bend the right knee and with your left hand grab your foot. Gently bring the heel towards the sacrum. You lift your elbow towards the ceiling and gaze up. Keep softening the hips. Keep breathing and soften your face. Feel a nice stretch in the right thigh. Inhale. Exhale, release the arm, the foot. Arm up and bring your hand down. Tap the toes of the right foot. Lift your right knee and come back to a downward dog. And observe here. Observe any movements, any subtle sensation. Now gaze between the hands. Bring the left foot outside of the left hand. The right foot outside of the right hand. Squat down and come into your Malasana, yogic squat. Bring your hands in the prayer position. Press your knees back with your elbows. And here you can sway from side to side, feeling a nice stretch in the hips. Come back to the center. Bring your hands on the floor. Start to straighten your legs. Heel to your feet so they come hips distance apart. Inhale, look halfway up and exhale forward. Bend the knees, squat down. Inhale and come to your chair pose. Shoulders away from the ears, heart is lifted. Inhale here and exhale, Samasthiti. Now find your mountain pose again. Hands to your heart. Inhale, rise up. Find a gentle back bend here. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Hands on the floor. Right foot, left foot back for high plank. Squeeze the bum, squeeze the belly, squeeze the thighs. Inhale here. Exhale, knees on the floor. Shift the weight forward. Bend the elbows, bring the chin, the chest on the floor, the butt is lifted. Slide your legs, press on your hands, inhale and find your cobra. Can keep a micro bend in the elbows. Inhale, lift the heart, exhale, twisting cobra. Look towards the left foot. Inhale at the center and exhale, twist towards the left foot. Inhale, center, and exhale, forehead on the floor. And again, inhale, press on your hands, gentle cobra. Exhale, look towards the left foot. Inhale, center, and exhale, right foot. Inhale, center, and exhale, forehead on the floor. Tuck all 10 toes. Press on your hands, bring yourself back up to a high plank, and downward dog. And breathe. Now inhale the right leg towards the ceiling. Lift your left heel off the floor so you're on the left toes. Shift the weight forward. Your shoulders right above the wrist. Bring the right knee over the right elbow. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. One more time. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. And now twist, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Coming to a low lunge here. Come on your fingertips. Lift your chest. Inhale, rise up for a high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, dip your knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands on the floor. Right foot meet the left foot. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward dog. You can always bring your knees on the floor rather than doing chaturanga. And breathe. Inhale, left foot towards the ceiling. Lift your right heel off the floor. Shift the weight forward so your shoulders are above the wrist. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. And now twist, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, left foot between the hands. Come on your fingertips, open your chest. Inhale, rise up for a high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arm, take the right knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands on the floor. Left foot meet the right foot. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest on the floor. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Observing any subtle sensation, any subtle movement. Complete your exhale. Look between the hands. Right foot, left foot forward. Inhale with a flat back. And exhale, fall forward. Swipe your arms around. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Open your chest. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, right foot, left foot back for a high plank. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward dog. Lift your right leg up. Inhale, exhale, right foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Come on your fingertips. Lift your heart. On an inhale, only the arms above the ears. And here you want to elongate. Elongate the arms. Activate your fingers. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, swipe your arms back. Open the chest. Activate the arms. Airplane pose. Now step on your right foot and come, whoopsie, and come into your airplane, because before it was airplane lunge. Press on your right foot. Now inhale, come up, standing staff pose. You can extend the left leg forward, pointing the toes. Bring your hands to your chest, left knee, left ankle over the right knee, and you can sit as you would sit in chair pose, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Now inhale, come back to a staff pose, and very gently bring the left leg back, the arms to the front for warrior 3. Bring your hands on the mat, bend the right knee, bring the left toes at the back of the mat, and find your low lunge again. Right foot meet the left foot for high plank, chaturanga, inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. And again, breathe here and observe how the right side and the left side feel different. Now inhale, your left leg high, and exhale, left foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Come on your fingertips, open the chest. Now on an inhale, only the arm lift above the ears and elongate, activate your fingers. Now swipe your arms back for airplane lunge. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift with your heart, lead with your heart, and lift your heart. Bring a smile on your face. Step on your left foot and come into your airplane pose and have more balance on the left side. Gaze down, shoulders away from the ears, strong left leg, press on your foot. Now slowly bring the right knee up, extend your arms towards the ceiling and come into your staff pose. Pointing the toes, activating the fingers. Now bring your right ankle over the left thigh. Bring your hands to the chest and squat down for your standing pigeon. Feel a nice stretch in your hips. Inhale, find your standing staff pose again. Now bring your arm forward, your right leg to the back. Find your warrior three. Strong core for balance. Bring your hands on the floor. Bend the left knee so you can bring the right toes. Find your low lunge again. Bring your left foot to meet the right foot and find your high plank. Shift the weight forward. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Look between your hands. Right foot, left foot forward. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, squat down, inhale and come into your chair pose. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum. Lift your heart. Gaze up. Find peace in the pose and find stillness. I know it burns. Inhale and exhale. Fall forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Hands on the floor, right foot, left foot back for a high plank. Now bring your feet together, roll on your right foot. You can here come to a modified side plank by bringing the knee on the floor. You can lift your left arm towards the ceiling, pressing the hips away from you. If you want a little challenge, you can lift the left leg off the floor and breathe. Inhale, exhale, come back to a high plank. Bring your feet together again. Roll on the left foot, press on your left hand. Inhale your right arm towards the ceiling. You can bring the knee on the floor for modified side plank. And you can lift your hips high by pressing on the left hand. Now lift your right leg off the floor if you want. Wherever you are today, keep squeezing. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to a high plank. Bring your knees on the floor and you can come to a child's pose. Forehead on the mat. You can bring your arms alongside the body with the palm joining the feet for embryo pose. And breathe. Now if your hands are towards the feet, bring them back and on an inhale, come back to a tabletop position. Open your fingers wide, tuck the toes, lift the hips and come to a downward dog. Inhale your right leg towards the ceiling and exhale, bring the right foot on the outside of the right hand at the front of the mat. Set your left knee on the floor. And here we'll come to a lizard pose. So I give you several options. You can stay here if that's enough, or you can bring the left forearm on the floor. You can use blocks as well to bring the floor a little bit higher, and the right forearm on the floor. You can stay here, or you can tuck the toes of the left foot, lift your left knee off the floor, and come into the full lizard pose. But wherever you are today, listen to the body. And breathe. Now if your knee is lifted, bring the knee back on the floor. Come back on your hands. Tuck the toes of the left foot and come back into a downward dog. Now inhale your left leg towards the ceiling and on the exhale, left foot on the outside of the left hand. Set your right knee on the floor. And here again, choose your variation of lizard pose. Bring your elbows on the floor or on blocks. You can lift your knee off the floor or leave it on the floor. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, relax your face, and breathe. Keep breathing. Now bring the knee on the floor, hands flat on the floor, press yourself back up, and from here, come back to a downward dog position. Now set your knees on the floor, cross the ankles, shift your butt towards the ankle and bring your legs forward. And here we'll come into one of my favorite positions, that is boat pose. So there are several levels of boat pose. We'll take them together, but you stay wherever you want. You can start level 1 if that's more comfortable for you. So bring your shoulders back and down, lift your heart, and slide your hands behind the thighs. Here, slightly shift the weight back, find the sweet spot on balance on your tailbone. Calf muscles parallel to the floor, and that's level 1. And you can stay here. Keep breathing, keep squeezing the belly, maybe it shakes a little bit, which is good, and keep a smile on your face. We'll stay here for 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Now again, lift your calf muscle off the floor. You can stay here, or you can extend your arms in front of you with the palm facing each other, the heart lifted, a smile on your face. And we stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. One more time. If that's enough, you start level 2 at level 1, or you come with me at level 3. So level 3 is with the legs extended, but if it means that you're here, it doesn't work. So you have to keep a nice posture, all right? So don't compromise the posture of the back. So 1, extend the arms, 2, and now straighten the legs, 3. Again, keep your chest open, a relaxed face. It can shake a little bit. And we'll stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Now cross your ankle, bring the hands forward, come to a high plank, chaturanga, inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward dog. Lift your right leg up, bring the right foot between the hands, come on your fingertips, inhale, arms over the ears, hands back, open the chest for airplane lunge. Step on your right foot and come into airplane pose. From here we take half moon. Bring your right hand on the floor like 20 centimeters away from the foot and slightly to the right. Left hand on the hip, and here you want to open your hip to the side. Flex the left foot. You can stay here or you can experiment and lift your left arm towards the ceiling, activating the fingers, flexing the foot, as we did in the beginning. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and your face relaxed. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the left hand on the floor. Bring your knee towards the nose, your nose towards the knee for standing split. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the right knee. Bring the left toes at the back of the mat. Find your low lunge. Good. Keep your left hand on the floor. Inhale your right arm towards the ceiling for a twist. And exhale down. Now press on your right foot. Bring the left foot forward. Squat down. Inhale for chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, right hand, left hand back. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. And breathe here while I put my microphone back. Now inhale your left foot towards the ceiling. Exhale, left foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Come on your fingertips. On an inhale, hands over the ears, elongating. Exhale, hands back, find your airplane lunge. Step on your left foot and come into your airplane pose. Find the anchor on your left foot, strong leg. Now bring your left hand on the floor, 20 centimeters away from the foot, but to the left. Right hand on the hip, open the hip, flex the foot, stack your hips on top of each other. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. You can stay here or you can experiment and lift your right arm towards the ceiling. Keep space between the shoulders and the ears. Flex your foot as if you were pushing a wall behind you. Activate your fingers. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, release the right arm on the floor. Bring the arms closer, the hands closer to your feet. Bring the knee towards the nose. Lift your right leg higher and come into a standing split. Now bend the left knee. Bring the right toes at the back of the mat. Left foot meet the right foot for a high plank. Shift the weight forward. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. And breathe deeply here. Observing any subtle sensations, any subtle movements. Now bring your knees on the floor. Cross the ankles, bring your butt towards the ears, and shift your legs forward. Very good. And now I promise we don't stand anymore. From here we'll take a forward fold. So bring the arms alongside the body, aligned with your hips. Chest open. Inhale, lift your arms up. And on the exhale, you fold forward. Your hands fall maybe on your knees, maybe on your calf muscles. Maybe you can grab your toes. Maybe you can grab the wrist behind your feet. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, fold forward. Keep an open back, down round. So the idea is not to put the nose on the knee, but to close the gap between the chest and the thighs. Again, inhale, look halfway up. And exhale, fold. Breathe deeply. On an inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, release. Good. And face you now, and we do this with our legs to the side. So bring the left knee toward your chest, left knee down, and bring the heel in the crease of the right thigh. Now make sure that your torso is facing the legs, that is extended. Hands aligned with the hips. Inhale, arms up, shoulders down, and exhale, fall forward. When you inhale, you can slightly lift the chest. So when you exhale, you have more space. Being gentle with your body, gentle with your practice. Inhale, lift the chest slightly, and exhale, forward. Complete your exhale. Inhale, lift your arms up. And release. Straighten the left leg. Bring the right knee toward your chest. And now right knee to the side with the heel in the crease of the thigh. Bring your torso towards the leg that is extended. Hands aligned with the hips. Inhale your arms up. And on the exhale, leading with the heart, you fall forward. Again, your hands, they come wherever they come today. As long as you keep an open back and an open chest. When you inhale, you lift slightly the chest. And when you exhale, you fall forward. You have more space. With every inhale, you can slightly lift. And when you exhale, you forward. And you breathe and you find some peace and quiet in the pose. Complete your exhale. Inhale, lift your arms up. And release. Now bring the soles of your feet together. Grab your anchors and plant your elbows in the thighs. Now here, inhale and open the chest, and on the exhale you fall forward. But again, you want to do that with an elongated spine and an open heart. You want to bring, as if you wanted to bring the belly button towards the heels, so you don't roll here. You really keep an open chest. Shoulders away from the ears as always. Keep pressing the knees down. Now slowly release. Move your feet slightly further so you have a nice diamond shape. And again, the heels pressing the thighs away, grabbing your anchors. Inhale, open the chest. And on the exhale, fold. And find here a different stretch in the hips. Not running the spine, keeping the spine long and straight. Inhale. And on the exhale, slowly release. Now from here, we'll take a shoulder stand, a plow pose, and a fish pose. So bring your arms forward, gently come on your back. Straighten the legs in front of you. The arms are alongside the body with the palm facing down. Now lift your leg off the floor 90 degrees. And here you press on your hands, you lift your butt off the floor, and you place your hands in the upper back. Straighten the legs in front of you, and it's a shoulder stand, so all the weight is on the shoulders. Roll the shoulders away from the back, don't move the neck. Keep the chin away from the chest. And here you can gaze at your belly button. Gaze at your belly, rising and falling as you breathe. Now very gently, bring the toes behind the head with straight legs. You can tuck the toes or keep the toes pointed. Release the arms on the floor, or bring the hands towards your feet. Being very gentle in your practice. If the hands are with your feet, bring them back towards the mat. Bring them back on your back. Bring the thighs toward the chest, and very slowly unroll the spine on the mat. Extend the legs in front of you. Slide your hands behind the bum with the arms very close to the torso. Press on your elbows, open the chest, and bring the crown of the head on the floor for fish pose, releasing the neck. Inhale. And exhale, gently release. Bring your knees to the chest, give them a good squeeze. Now keeping the knees close to the chest, extend the arms 90 degrees from the body. Now bring your knees towards the left, and you can gaze towards the right for a full spinal twist. Breathe deeply, slow down the breath. Now squeeze your belly, inhale and bring your knees towards the center. And exhale, knees to the right and gaze to the left. And you can even close your eyes, slowing down the breath. We're reaching the end of the practice. Squeeze the belly, inhale, your knees up. Now coming to your happy baby pose, lift your feet parallel to the ceiling. Here you can grab your anchors, your calf, your anchors, the other edge of the feet. You can also grab the big toes, and you want to press the knees towards the ceiling, towards the armpit. You can roll on your back, imagine you're a happy baby. You can straighten your legs. You can really find playful moment here. My students always giggle in happy baby pose, so the purpose is achieved. Massage the back. Now come back to the center. Slowly release the legs, and you can come to Shavasana, the corpse pose. Extend the legs in front of you as wide as the mat, with the toes falling on each side of the mat. The arm extended alongside the body with the palm facing up. Make sure you're comfortable. The neck, the head and the spine, and the tailbone aligned. Here you can empty all the air you have in the chest and the belly. Now inhale, inflate your belly like a balloon. And exhale. Again. Inhale, inflate the belly like a balloon. And exhale. Come back to a gentle breathing. Now in Shavasana, you can really take in all the benefits from your yoga practice. Letting yourself and your body sink into relaxation. Releasing any tension that you might still have. Letting your body be heavy and soft. Releasing the feet, relaxing the legs and the hips, relaxing the fingers and the hands, relaxing the arms, feeling your shoulders melting into the earth, relaxing your neck, the back of your head, relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, and the space between the eyebrows. Relaxing all the muscles around the eyes and the cheeks, the nostrils and the ears. Relaxing the hips, the lips, and the jaw. can now bring your awareness back to what's around you, back to the room. Bring your awareness back to the body. And you can gently start to look at your fingers and your toes. You can make small rotation with the ankles and the wrists. Move your head from one side to the other. Then you can swipe your arms behind your head and stretch in a big inhale. And when you're ready, bring your knees to the chest. And you can roll onto the left side, the side of the heart. Take a moment here to honor your body for allowing you to do yoga today. You can also honor yourself for making the time to be on your mat, taking care of your body and your mind. You can come back to the intention you set at the beginning of your practice. Then set your hands on the floor. Gently press yourself back up to a seated position with your legs crossed and your eyes closed for one more moment. Feeling the flow of your breath, taking a vertical position again. You can bring your hands to your heart. You can gently bow your head forward, open your eyes, lift your head again. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today and enjoy the rest of your day. See you next time.